Good evening, everyone. Ryan, the wine guy here, bringing you a no wine for the wine review. Today's wine is going to be the Gnarly Head Double Black Red Wine Blend 1924 Limited Edition. Now, no, it's not a 1924 wine I'm drinking. It's called 1924 because it's apparently some of the same ingredients and grapes that they used during the Prohibition era. So that's why they have that 1924 rating, or the 1924 number on it. It's coming in at 15% alcohol by volume, so pretty strong. And it is from California. Vented and bottled by Gnarly Head. And here's what it looks like. The vintage is indeed 2014. There might be a 13 out there, but this is the 2014 edition. So here's Gnarly Head. They have, I don't know, 4 or 5 different blends out there right now. This being one of them. They have an authentic red, an authentic dark, and they have a harvest one. Special harvest one for, I think, like the fall and Christmas season. And then this one. Says limited edition, but as I said, they have a 13. And this is their 14, so it seems like they keep making it. The wine is very dark in color. Very dark, as you can see, really deep dark. Red rim, almost black in the actual middle part of the glass. I will read you all what it says about the limited edition. 1924, the heart of the Prohibition era and wine's darkest hour when it was deemed illegal. It was also the year our winery first planted vineyards in California and farmed grapes that were sold to friends and neighbors. Story goes, some of these grapes might have been used to make wine. For those that dare to toil in the black market of winemaking, field blends were the wine of choice and crowd favorite at speakeasies across the country. Crafted from a blend of varieties, our limited edition 1924 Double Black delivers dark, rich fruit flavors, alluring spice notes, and deep, full-body palate in a style reminiscent of the Prohibition era. So, seems pretty cool. And let's see how it's doing on the nose. Real quickly, this is a very affordable wine. It is coming in at probably $9.99, so around $10. Maybe as high as $11, but you're looking at kind of a fairly bottom shelf wine. But you know, Gnarly Head is one of those wines that I feel it's definitely good on the first day. They are a one-day wine. You get to the second day, they start turning a little sour. But overall, I think they do make some good wines, at least to be enjoyed with dinner or even on their own, if you're going to drink them in one day. This one I haven't had. I've only had a couple of the others, so we'll see. But anyway, here we go. Here's what's on the nose. Very dark fruits all around. Getting blackberries in there. Maybe a little bit of dark cherry. You definitely get this kind of woodsy oakness to it. Almost a little bit like a shade pencil in a way. This smokiness, sort of a little bit of hint of leather. It's just a very powerful wine. Like, you definitely notice hints of something when you smell. It just all depends on what is really hitting you first. Maybe a hint of cocoa in there as well. A very small hint of cocoa. Or maybe dark chocolate, I would say, actually. Alright, let's see what it's doing on the palate. So after you really switch it around a lot, you let it go. Very, very fruit forward. You get a lot of these dark cherries, blackberries, teeny bit of blueberry. Kind of has a little grip in the back, little jam. Nothing too terrible, but you definitely get this sort of like stickiness on your mouth. There's a teeny hint of chocolate. Spice. Yeah, actually sort of get that on the nose now after I've tasted the spice. You get this little kind of like I said, it's like a smoky spice. So it's not like it's not like a black pepper spice, but it's more like of a smoky spice, as if you're smelling like a barbecue or something. So you sort of get that as well in the mouth. This sort of smoky, definitely full-bodied, really powerful, smoky, spicy finish. This is good. This is really good. Wow, this is actually better than I thought. I'm really glad I looked at this. I'm going to give this 4 to 5. It's good. It's not terrific. It's not great. I give it a 4 to 5, and I feel that what it's lacking. I feel that it's really lacking this smoothness that some other mixed reds have. It's really not a smooth wine, which I wasn't really expecting it to be. But sometimes if you're going to have this sort of spicy, smoky finish, I kind of like it to start off a little smooth. It just starts off fruity. It almost starts off sweet, and then it sort of switches at the end and goes to spicy. So it's almost kind of like, first you think when you drink it, it's like, oh man, this is a sweet wine, and then it's sort of at the end you're like, wow, I'm feeling the heat on this. So it's a very I'm drawing a blank for the word I'm trying to think of. It's not consistent. It is not a consistent wine. It has two different extremes at the beginning and at the end. It's a good wine, but I liked it to be some sort of consistency. If it's going to be smooth and fruity, I at least like to have some sort of maybe a chocolatey or vanilla finish. If it's going to start off really spicy, I like to sort of have some sort of like smoky, flavorful finish at the end, some sort of oak spice. This is just sweet, and then you get the spicy oak at the end. So that's what prevents it from getting a 5 or a 4.5, but it's also what gives it more than a 3 or 3.5 because it is still good. It is something I think I will enjoy tonight with sausage and peppers. This is definitely a wine you would want to pair with some sort of spice foods because that spicy finish would really settle down, and then that sort of fruity sweetness at the beginning would kind of palatize what you're eating. So 4 stars out of 5. Gnarly Head, Double Black 1924 edition. I recommend you all check them out. Look them up. Try their other blends. I myself will try their other blends. They also make a Pinot Noir, the Zinfandel, Cabernet Sauvignon, and they also have a Chardonnay. Their Chardonnay, I am not sure if it is oaked or unoaked. As some of you all know, I prefer unoaked shards. I might do slightly oaked, but you almost never see me do a full buttery oaky shard. Unless, of course, I don't know that it's a full buttery oaky shard, in which case, when I'm reviewing, you will, because I'll give it a 1 out of 5 stars, because I hate buttery oaky shards. That's just me. They're always going to get a 1 out of 5, because they taste terrible. But enough with the shards. We'll worry about that when we come to it. The Gnarly Head 1924 Double Black. Here's a bottle one more time. From California. 2014 edition. 15% alcohol by volume. Very dark wine. Very red rim. Very dark red rim. And just very nice flavors on the nose and in the mouth. But, again, not consistent, but that's okay. But until next time, everyone, I'm Ryan the Wine Guy. And this has been the Wine Review. Cheers.